A woman petitioning for an independent inquiry into the way the government sanctions people on benefits has gained over 70,000 supporters in a week. Jill Thompson from Stevenage is calling for the inquiry after her brother David Clapson had his benefits stopped and was unable to pay for his electricity. David suffered from diabetes and, unable to refrigerate his medication, died through lack of insulin last year. Elodie Harper reports.
Jill Thompson is grieving the loss of her brother, David Clapson, a loss made all the harder because of how he died. David couldn't pay for the electricity at his Stevenage home after his benefits were cut off. As a type 1 diabetic, this meant he couldn't store his insulin in the fridge. Unable to inject himself, David died.
When he was found alone. He had £3.44 in his bank account. He had 6 tea bags, a tin of out-of-date sardines and a tin of soup. He had no electric on his key, and I'd found out that his money had been stopped, and apparently it was going to be stopped for a month.
David's job seekers allowance of £71.70 a week was stopped after he missed an appointment. As a former soldier who served as a signalman in Northern Ireland, his family say David was a proud man and told neither them nor his friends that his benefits had been stopped. He also never asked the authorities for help. The Department for Work and Pensions expressed their sympathy for David Clapson's family and said, "There is a chain of processes we follow before a sanction comes into effect, including taking every opportunity to contact the claimant several times. People can also appeal if they disagree. Even when someone is sanctioned, they can still get financial support through the hardship fund." David did have opportunities to flag up that he was in difficulty. He could have appealed against this sanction. He could have said, "I'm not coping," and he didn't. Ultimately, there's only so much the authorities can do if somebody doesn't tell them they need help.
I think the answer to your question, what you said, could have, he could not have. David could not. He needed professional support. He wasn't that way inclined to speak up. He was a vulnerable person. He needed to be referred to other institutes that really could support him.
Jill and Mike believe the fact that David missed a number of meetings with the authorities, including medical appointments, should have alerted someone to the fact that he was unable to care for himself. Jill has launched a petition for an independent inquiry to be held into the benefits sanction system. It gained over 40,000 signatures in its first 2 days.
I've been asked if I'm angry. I am in a way, but I'm also very sad, and all I want is no one else to die. That's all I'm asking for.
She's not blaming any one individual over her brother's death, but is still haunted by questions over whether more could have been done to save him. Elodie Harper, ITV News.